Hello and welcome. Week 5 of the semester, data collection analysis, fall 2020. Let me introduce this week to you a little bit. Just go to course materials, of course, and there will be the cookbook linked. It's not linked at this point in time, but I have it here. So let's take a look what the cookbook looks like. Yeah, please always make sure you read the cover page just to get a sense of what's gonna happen in this particular week. This week is about decluttering, scatter plots, chart choosers, and then of course also our survey. We have 6 topics today, and of course you'll definitely want to work through 1, 2, and 3 before Zoom Wednesday so that you're ready for Zoom Wednesday, and then 5 and 6 you probably want to do afterwards because there's some context, some information, in this case actually a lot of information that you need in order to do the week 5 assignment. So that's the general layout. Let's see what we got. Here's our course schedule, week 5 highlighted in red. We'll start with a review decluttering, right? So this is sort of how do you take a chart and actually turn it into a good chart, right? How do you start with the default that Microsoft Excel gives you or Google Sheets give you? And the procedure really is nicely demonstrated here in these slides. So check out these slides, right? But first of all, what you want to do at some point is just declutter, meaning get rid of everything. Get rid of all the visual noise. Get rid of all the Christmas tree ornaments until you just have the Christmas tree left, right? And then strategically add color, contrast, annotations, all of those things back in so that your story becomes clear and obvious, right? So look at the slides and read this material. This is a great video here by Cole. So please watch the video. It runs 20 minutes. It's a little slow at first, so don't be put off by if you feel a little bit bored for the first few minutes, but the rest of the video I think is much better and well worth it. And as you're watching this, sort of take some notes, take home, write down the take-home messages and then put them into the little Google form survey I have there, please. The chart of the week is the scatter plot. That's like the most sciencey chart type, I suppose, because you can do correlation analysis, regression analysis. Right? That's usually where you put your regression line in and look for relationships and associations. So very handy chart here. Bunch of examples, right? I put some together here in my slide deck, so take a look. And a real nice sort of pair of videos, how to make a scatter plot. And what they do here in this video series, they make the same scatter plot in Excel and then in Google Sheets using the same data, right? So it's really a nice way to see the differences between Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets and how similar they really are, right? And what you can do, which is the best way to do this, would be just a really small data table. You can look at the video, type that into your own Excel, into your own Google Sheets, and then kind of follow the steps that they're showing you. Maybe put the video on your phone, watch the video on your phone while you're actually following along, making the scatter chart, scatter plot yourself on your computer. So try that. Chart makeover, something for you to ponder. Really want to encourage you to try these whiteboard apps, especially for those of you who have a touch screen. If you have a touchscreen computer, you can use a stylus. It works really well. But even if you just have a mouse, not a problem. There's plenty of apps. If you don't have one, here's 3 of them you could try out. So do that, please, right? And of course, you can also just get this. You have the data table, and if you don't want to sketch it, you can just make it for real and do that. So give that a go. So Wednesday, right? You click on that, we'll do that on Wednesday. Chart choosers. I want you to take a look at these. These are great tools to help you figure out which chart type is actually best for your particular data, for your particular audience, and your particular story, right? There's dozens of these sort of chart choosers out there, right? And I give you sort of a selection here, roughly ordered by how fancy they are. So the simplest one here to the most fancy one here. Really cool sort of tools to help you sort of, maybe think about different charts that you really haven't thought of. And maybe you just do everything as a column chart, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with a column chart. But hey, maybe there's a chart type that's really kind of more interesting. So try that. So try those out. Good stuff here. There's a super simple one, right? This is just sort of a little flow chart with a little decision tree. Like, what type of data do you have? How many values? And then based on that, it leads you to either a scatter plot, a histogram, a box plot, a column chart, that sort of thing. So very interesting. And then here's the assignment. Let's just open that up quickly just to see if that all works. Again, make sure you read these things so it's clear to you what you're supposed to do, why I think this is important, and then how to do it. All right. Again, this goes back to chart choosers. Here's chart making. I give you a table of data here on the next page. All right. And I want you to make a chart out of that. And then back to Bearhole, to the Bearhole survey. All right. That's the story at this point in time. That's week 5 for you. So, get started with week 5, and certainly let me know if you have any questions. And otherwise, we'll see you for Zoom Wednesday. Thank you for watching.